Hi there.
And welcome to another one of our horror reviews. We are so excited for this one. We went and saw it Thursday night, right before it came out. And it was...
Before it came out?
Well, it came out on Thursday night, so technically it came out on Friday.
Oh!
So before it came out.
Yeah,
on
no,
Friday.
what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, Abigail, the pretty little vampire ballerina. This movie was probably the best fucking movie of 2024.
Yes.
I just say that because we just watched another movie that is giving it a run for its money. We'll get to that in the next
I don't know. It's in our top three. I feel like my top three are all kind of interchangeable slightly, but like this one was definitely... I don't know. This one is very competitive with my other top movies this year. Like
Yes.
I have three movies that are all kind of like in a range. They're like really close, but very like entirely different movies. My top three movies so far are Lisa Frankenstein, this, and another movie called Late Night with the Devil, which is a freaky BS movie.
We'll get to that in
Batshit.
another review.
Excuse my language, but it is crazy. Anyhow,
This
movie was
back to this batshit
amazing.
movie.
I love two of my top movies have in common is Catherine Newton, and I love Catherine Newton. She's in this movie.
Catherine Newton is in this movie. and
She's
she
amazing
was
in this movie.
Phenomenal.
We do spoilers anyhow, so she becomes a effing vampire. She gets bitten and then becomes a vampire, and like it's like about...
And she's awesome as a vampire.
Yes.
Until up to the time she expires.
I know, it's so sad when she dies, but like it's pretty epic too. It's like it made me sad and also made me laugh because this movie is so tongue-in-cheek, but it's also so clever. It's like a vampire, but like a very like they're talking like very like True Blood vampire kind of movie.
How they explode when they get staked. That's
Yes.
how I meant True Blood.
Yes, like, and also these
Like
vampires,
Ready or Not.
and it's
kind
and
of
these
explode.
vampires are not like the tube-fanged vampires. They're like all their teeth are sharp, like fangs. Like all their teeth are sharp fangs. Like that's like the vampires that this movie has.
Yes.
Like their teeth are disgusting, but
This movie
amazing.
keeps you on your toes.
I loved how cynical this movie was, and how there's not even any true villains. It's more so like it's like the bad in everyone.
Yeah.
It shows like how everyone's bad kind of in this movie. Like there's no like you end up rooting for certain characters over other ones, but every character
But they're
has a
all
little bit of
shitty.
bad in them.
They're all shitty characters.
Everyone in this movie is kind of shitty. Even this girl is kind of shitty, but I actually love her. She's amazing.
Yes. She played a very good vampire.
Like everyone in this movie is manipulative and cons other people and does bad things. Like the whole movie's about kidnappers that try to take this kid, but she arranged it so she get kidnapped in the first place.
Yeah.
So
Because they're all
Melissa Barrera, Catherine Newton, and then there's two or three other guys.
Kevin Durand, Dan Stevens,
Mhm.
Angus Cloud, and then another guy that I don't
And
know
they're
his
all kidnappers, and they all can work together to like arrange this. Because I don't even remember why they kidnap her.
name. Because of her father.
They kidnap her because of her father, but like
Because they want the $50 million.
$50 million, but also they don't want to get caught by him, which I thought was kind of the part where I was like,
Well,
what?
they didn't know who he was at first. They were like, we don't want to know.
They kidnapped her knowing who her dad was, but not knowing who her dad was.
Only Dan Stevens knew who her dad was.
Oh, so they wanted the money, but you didn't tell them why. Okay, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot that part. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but anyways, they're hired by Giancarlo Esposito. That's his name.
Yeah. Clarification.
Clarification.
I'm trying to clarify also too.
Yeah. They're hired by this guy to extort her father, which you find out, spoiler, is so-called almost Dracula. It's hinted.
They don't say. Well, it is kind of Dracula. They just don't say it because they basically say that he has a line about having his name changed over the years or over the centuries, kind of like a joke, but also like his name's changed.
There's a thing going around that this vampire, this Abigail vampire girl, is the vampire from Cabin in the Woods. That was down in the.
Oh, the one that. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. She danced around down there. Yes, like a conspiracy, like a fan.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Which would be cool.
I mean, it's conspiracy theory, so it's more of a do you want to choose living it or not kind of thing. But that's a fun theory.
This movie is a bloody good time.
It's amazing.
The gore factor is amazing. Gore candy lovers will love it.
Well, it's not like gore, like guts and like veins. It's more just like blood, just straight up blood and like bodies. Like there's a tub of bodies that Catherine Newton falls into.
Oh my god, a swimming pool.
Yeah, a swimming pool of dead bodies that this girl's killed over the years.
I would have.
Because and her and Abigail's story is that her dad basically and her have a strange relationship actually, and this has to deal with her. I forget something along the lines of she kind of disappointed him, and I think because a lot of the guys that tried to like, it was either trying to kill him or do something with his name and property right.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something that had like a vendetta with her dad, and then because she disappointed him, she's been able to make it up to him. So no matter how many of his enemies that she kills, she'll still be in love by her dad. But she tries so hard, partially to get her dad's kind of like appreciation and love back. But at the same time, she does it for fun, knowing that most likely her dad will not accept these deaths as like a "I love you" thing, which is really morbid. But that's kind of how this movie works.
Melissa Barrera. We forgot to mention Melissa Barrera.
I mentioned her, but
Did you?
I did just a while ago. I said that they were two of the. I said Catherine and Melissa Barrera were two of the kidnappers. I didn't talk a lot about her character, but you can talk about her character.
Melissa Barrera solidifies herself as a scream queen in this movie.
Well, she already did.
Yes.
With Scream 5 and 6.
Well, yeah. But she is. You forget she's Sam Carpenter in this movie.
She's a very different character in this movie.
Very different character. And she's a survivor.
I almost liked her character better than Sam Carpenter.
Oh yes.
I think I liked her in this role better. This is just a personal opinion. I think I prefer her in this role over Scream. Yeah. I think it was just more suited for her kind of archetype for me personally, but she did an excellent job in this movie.
She's our final girl.
And she also plays like the most likable of all the kidnappers in a way, even though Catherine Newton I kind of like too. She was just really funny, but Sam Carpenter was Melissa Barrera played like the most, I guess, good-hearted of them all, with like a tragic story with her son being taken off to like a boot camp or something while she was in the military. And
she was a druggie.
She was a druggie, so she went to the military, and her son went somewhere, and then she wants to get her son's affection back, but never went back for him, so now she's trying to go back and get him. This movie is just so, performance-wise, excellent. Costume, sound. I think also this movie has a very Victorian aesthetic, while also having a very modern approach to the whole vampire story.
Yes.
And also like how vampires have their like, their what should we call it, like their, the vampires that they kind of have like their
aesthetic.
No, but like vampires have like their followers, or like the people that they turn into vampires that become
their sires.
Their sires. So like Catherine Newton is a sire, and so is this other guy, and they do a twist on that as well. But just like a great movie, and
and the ending sure leaves it open for a possible sequel.
Yes, so definitely check out this movie. I loved it. It's in theaters right now. Go watch it there.
Definitely go watch.
This is one I would definitely say watch it in theaters. If any movie this year, this is definitely one along with a few others. But yes, go check it out. And then any other things before I close this video?
No.
But yeah, everyone did such a great job. This movie was excellent. I love the story. One of my favorite movies of the year, if not my favorite movie of the year. So don't go check it out. Abigail.
Yes, Abigail.
Thank you so much.
Like and follow for more.
Yes, like and follow for more. Take care.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.